Hey friends, welcome back to Traveling with the Torreses. Today I'm going to tell you 15 mistakes that we made so you don't have to. It will save you stress, it will save you from headaches, it will save you from being so disappointed. So we made these mistakes, about to let you know how not to. Let's go.
Beautiful life. I would never trade it for the finer things. I'ma let the spirit guide me. I know he's living inside me. I'ma multiply, it's a beautiful life. I would never trade it for the finer things. I'ma let the spirit guide me. I know he's living inside me. I'ma multiply, it's a beautiful life.
Number one, our bathroom and shower mistake. So when we got our RV, we used the shower like normal. Don't do that. I know it sounds crazy, but you need to check it. Here is what it looks like. This needs to be caulked or redone. It's totally not doable, and they get away with it. And it will cause so much damage to your RV. You will get mold. The wood will warp, just like ours did. And it's not even real wood. That's why there's so many people out there who remodel RVs, because they get so much water damage because the way these are poorly and cheaply built, which I'm going to get into on another point. But yes, you need to check your shower before using it. We wish we never even would have used it. We wish we would have just used the RV park bathrooms, because now the wood is all messed up. Number two, thinking RV life is easier than it really is. So getting an RV is just like buying a house, and it's all up to you. There's no landlord to come fix everything, but yet these are made cheaper than a house, and it rattles down the highway at 60 miles per hour. So something is always breaking, and it's up to you. That's why it's so important to have money set aside as maintenance. Don't think that this life is simple. Don't think that this life is easy or easier. Really, it's just as hard, if not harder, than owning a home. So if you're used to having a landlord and that's really what you want, it's not for you. Know that it is a luxury, pretty much. Hey, Izzy. There's Izzy and his bunny. Yeah.
It's a hole, like, it's not.
What happened? What happened?
The baby.
Bunny, thank you. Hey, that's a little bunny.
See?
Okay. Alright, go back with Daddy so I can finish my video. Number three, rushing into buying an RV. Okay, so we rushed into buying our RV. Do not do that. We went online, picked something out from online. We didn't take the time to go to like places where you buy RVs and sit in them, pretend to live in them, see what they're actually really like and what you're getting yourself into. Like, we didn't do that, and that was a huge mistake, and we ended up in an RV that we don't like, and I don't want y'all to have to do that. So go to these RV places, even if you're not going to buy that day. Go there and look at these RVs in person, go inside them and fill them out, so you don't end up in something that you don't want to. Number four, new versus older RVs. Okay, so we thought buying a brand new RV, it would be better, right? No, it is not. These new RVs are built like crap. Like, if I can just be blunt with you, find something built older. Like, even, okay, so with like parks and places, if you plan on going to parks, there's a 10-year rule where they can like be like, okay, I'm not going to let you in this park because your RV is more than 10 years old. There are places that will do that. But there are a lot of places that will be like, okay, send me a picture of your RV. I just want to see that it's well kept. And they will let you in their park. But as a whole, you don't want a newer RV built like crap that falls apart. We wish we would have got an older RV. I do. So get an older RV that's built well. Number 5. Okay, this one is near and dear to my heart. Not getting boondock ready. When you buy an RV, make sure it has everything it needs to boondock. This is where the real freedom is. Unless you plan on just getting an RV and living at parks, that's less freedom. Okay, because then you're stuck paying parks, you're stuck paying campgrounds, you're stuck paying to stay somewhere. And you're not really dependable on your RV. Whereas if you're boondock ready, you can truly go anywhere and truly experience nature and truly experience wilderness and truly experience other states. When you're boondock ready, you got your solar power, or you got your generator, you've figured out how to have your water, you figured out how to have heat, you figured out how to have AC, you figured out, and just getting your RV ready for it so that you can experience that. Okay, number 6, believing all seasons means winterproof. Okay, we made this mistake. It's not. We left our RV and our pipes froze, our toilet broke, our RV was frozen. Whenever it's all seasons, I'm not sure exactly what they mean by that, but you still have to do things to get your RV ready. Okay, you're going to need heated water hoses. You're going to need heating pads on your black tanks. You're going to need to skirt your RV and maybe put a heater down there like we did. And trying to think. But yeah, like, I will make a little list of things that you need. I know a lot of people do things differently. Like, I've seen people online who didn't skirt their RV and they made it through an Arctic blast. But I know people that mainly what they do is skirt your RVs. If you skirt the bottom of your RV and you wrap it and then put like a little space heater down there, that should keep your pipes all good. But then you're gonna need like a heated water hose for your water. Number 7, black tank disaster. Always keep your black tank closed. If not, it will create a poop pyramid. So yeah, that's simple. We're gonna keep it at that. Just do that. Number 8, not having separate hoses. So you want to have one hose for your freshwater tank and one hose for your black tank. Your black tank. Get one white, get one blue, whatever you have to do to not get them confused, because that is a serious sanitation issue. One hose for the freshwater tank, one hose for the black water tank. Number 9, skipping the oven. So our RV didn't come with an oven, and we thought we would just be okay, which we are okay. But if you like cooking and you want to make breads and just have easy dinners and roast your vegetables, get you an oven. Our RV, like, even if we got a little tiny oven that you plug in, we really don't even have room for that. So I highly suggest just making sure that your RV has an oven or adding one. Number 10, forgetting storage space. So we underestimated how much storage we actually needed. I had to get rid of so much stuff just to live in here without having a storage unit somewhere, because I do not want to do that. I will say it is very freeing getting rid of stuff, but at the same time you do need stuff. So just think about that. Like I said in another video or another short, if you're going to plan on growing a family, get as big as an RV as you can and think about storage space and try to figure out ways to stay organized and be organized. So yeah. Number 11, weather will control your plans. So one of the big ones is the winter. Like, I want to go stay in the snow so bad in the RV, but I'm not sure if we could really do that from a lot of like the videos and research I've done on it, and also by what we've been through. It's a really big chore, but it can also be so enjoyable and so beautiful. If there's tornado warnings, you better hope that you have a storm shelter. So if you're boondocking and a tornado comes, you know, you better be able to move your RV quick. Luckily, like when we were in tornado warnings and stuff, we were at an RV park that had a storm shelter. That was really important to me, especially being in the state that we were in that always had tornadoes. High winds can tear up your RV and it can be very scary. So we went through something in Oklahoma where it had just been winter, or it still was winter, and we had just had a winter storm, and the skirting around our RV got blown off by the wind because then there was another storm and it blew off all the skirting, and so we didn't even get to save our skirting to use it again. So you have to think about stuff like that, like weather will really play a factor in being in an RV. Number 12, internet is harder than you think, or we just make it harder. So our RV came internet ready to where you can get something built into the RV and then you can just load prepaid internet on it, but we have just yet to do that. So really we've made that harder. We also thought that since we do stay at campgrounds and RV parks and RV resorts, that we would be able to use their Wi-Fi, but a lot of times they don't offer it, or if they do, it stops working a lot. So you really want to get something to where, you know, boondock, because that's the goal. Like, you want to be able to be and have those things without someone else. I know a lot of people use Starlink. I've never used it, but I heard it's great. I think that you can get some type of internet where it's like solar, and you just set your solar up outside and solar feeds the internet. But anywhere you go, like, you're gonna always be battling that, because still, even in this day and age, there are a lot of places that just don't have good reception. So number 13, forgetting the weight limit. Don't forget that your truck can only pull so much, and if you're not pulling with a truck, your RV can only weigh so much. So just don't forget that, and you can always go on a truck stop scale off the highway and get it weighed and get it checked, but I would definitely always keep that in mind. We've never struggled with it. Our RV isn't overweight. We've actually drove over one on accident before, and the guy gave us a thumbs up, so you're good. But I know a lot of people, on that note, I know a lot of people put like real furniture in their RVs and take out the RV furniture because they don't like it. It's uncomfortable. It's cheaply made, like I said, usually, and they don't ever have a problem. So number 14, mold, humidity, and bugs. Alright guys, no one talks about this, but they do not seal these RVs, and little ants will get in your RV. You don't even know where they're coming in from, so you have got to spray regularly. Also, another thing I'm not sure if people really talk about is how humid it gets in these RVs. One of the things that helps us, especially like when we were in San Diego, because the weather's so nice, I always just kept the windows open, and we never had to really bother with it or struggle with it, because you're getting in that flow of air. So if you can, you should definitely like keep the windows open, or get a dehumidifier, get a little thing that tracks to see how humid it is in your RV. But yeah, definitely you got to think about those things. So this is the truth of RVs right here. This is what they really do to you. I don't know why they build them like this. And that is all mold. So number 15, buying our truck. So we got our RV, and like I tell you in my very first video, the 10 things you need to know before buying an RV, we bought our RV offline and someone delivered it to us to the RV resort. So we didn't have a truck at the time. So we had to buy a truck after to be able to pull it, and it had to be the right size truck to pull what we have. So it's just something that I suggest having the truck first, and then getting your RV. Not having a truck to pull your RV is a huge mistake, because you're gonna want to move your RV, especially like us moving for work. We had to have someone come get us, friends from work come pick us up and move us. So yes, like, make sure you have a vehicle to pull your RV. This is silly, but you know, for at that time what we had to do, and it ended up working out in the end. But I would definitely say have a truck so you can pull your RV. Alright, so there you have it. 15 mistakes we made so you don't have to. If you found this content helpful, like, subscribe so you can get more content on RV life, tips, tricks, and hacks, and join us traveling with the Torreses. And I would love to know which one surprised you the most. Thanks, guys. See you soon.